My game is here's to another pickup video, and today I've got another nice mix of various pieces of gaming tut and enjoyment. First of all, one thing which has got nothing to do with games at all, but something I picked up today at a car boot, which some of you may be interested or not, is a rare annual or book from the 1980s on the Battle of the Planets, G-Force. Also known as, I think it's Ultraman or something like that in Japan. This is something that's very popular in the 1980s. It's done by the same people who went on to do, I believe, Godzilla and those other animations. But it's all in neat condition, and I picked that up for only 50p from the annual. I mean, 50p from a car boot today. BBC TV it says on the bottom, so no pen marks, nothing. It's all no missing pages. So I thought for 50p I'll pick that up. But let's get back to games. Okay, first of all, some gaming accessories. Nothing special. It's just something reduced to £5. It was like a backup external battery for PS3. It's all new and everything. It was, I think Comet or Curry's, whichever they are. I mean, it's Comet, isn't it? They were getting rid of a lot of their old gaming bits, and so that's only about £5, normally £8, so I thought I might as well pick it up. In the previous video I showed the first one of these, and so I saw the second one at a car boot, and it's all complete, and it was only £1.50, so it's not too bad a condition. That's Zumba 2. They're not bad games. I mean, my daughter's into a lot of dancing, like Just Dance and so forth. It's very similar to that, but obviously based on trying to do exercise, Zumba dancing as well. But not that I ever play with it. But it's got the green belt or whatever that comes with it as well. So it's all complete. So I got a first one, so I thought I might as well pick that up. While we're sticking with the Wii and other accessories and I picked up a U-Draw game tablet, all complete with a game that's pretty much unplayed with. Got all the accessories. The box is not too bad actually. It's quite good, and it was only about £4 it was. And so I thought I'd get that. I've already got the U-Draw tablet with the PS3, but I thought I might as well get one for the Wii as well while they're cheap. And when I got that, I also got one of the games, SpongeBob Squiggle Pants. I have no idea if it's any good or not, but I tend to pick up all the SpongeBob games, so I thought I might as well pick those up. These other games, they're about £2.50 each. Nothing special, but it looks a bit of fun. First of all, we got Monster 4x4 World Circuit. Monster trucks, why not? And the sequel to that is Monster 4x4 Stunt Racer. Again, they're all complete, about £2.50, so I thought that's not bad. This other game I got cheap. You can pay as much as £15 for this in CEX or on Amazon, but I got this for £3 all boxed and complete. And that's Poker Park 2. There is a Poker Park 1 as well on a Wii, which I'll get one day, so I thought I'll get that. That's all the Wii games. Well, we're still in the Nintendo. Got one GameCube game, that was about a £5. I think it's exclusive to the GameCube, and that is Sonic Adventure 2. I've got the first one on, is it a Dreamcast? I think I got it on Dreamcast. Okay, nothing special. One DS game I got, the first Brain Training. Again, that's about £1 at a car boot. And got a few nice PSP games. I think I paid about £8 for this on eBay. That's Valkyrie Profile. Is that Valkyrie you pronounce it? Yeah, I think it's pronounced that way. And then Cyanide Resurrection. I have this on the PS2 as well, but I thought I'd like to have it on the PSP. I think that was about £8 as well, and this one I think was about £10. It's an American copy. You never get released in the UK PAL, but with a PSP they're all region free anyway, and it's I hope to get the original game on the PS2 as well, but Steamboat Chronicles Battle Tournament. Nice Atlas game. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some PS3 titles. Now, the store in the UK called Game, which I think is pretty similar to GameStop in the States, really. It's one of the big commercial chains which I absolutely hate and despise. But at the moment they're doing some deals whereby you buy 3 games, you get a third for free, or the lowest value game. So I picked up a few titles, nothing special. I bought this Enchanted Arms. That was about a £5, it would have been. And these next 3 games I got for 18 quid, so about £6 each. Disgaea 3. Wed Alert 3, Command and Conquer Ultimate Edition. Now this game, it's not a very good game. It's pretty much plays like an old PS2 game, even though it's on PS3. And actually, the DS version of this game is much better. But I thought I'd get it for a collection anyway. It's a Sega game, and that's based on the movie 4, God of Thunder. This other game I picked up, it's about 6 quid again. Unfortunately, it's missing the bonus CD, so I had to look out for that. But it's got the game and manual still, and that's Yakuza 3. Now this game I got from CEX. It wasn't a lot of money, but it did include the bonus CD soundtrack. And it's got a manual on it, all the inids, and that's Persona 4 Arena. They have brought out a second Persona 4 Arena game, which I think's got additional characters and stuff, which I will pick up one day. But I thought for £8, that's a pretty good deal for that. Okay, a couple of Xbox 360 exclusives. First of all, we've got I think I got the original on. I can't remember if it's PS2 or Xbox, but one of the Flat Out games, Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. It's a 360 exclusive. And this other one is an Xbox exclusive. Got the first one, Fusion Frenzy, and this is Fusion Frenzy 2, which consists of mini games. Again, those 2 games weren't a lot of money. I think they worked out about £4 or £5 each. Okay, got some PS2 titles I picked up for about 50p or £1 each from a card boot, all complete. Disney Kim Possible. Now, according to Metal Jesus, this is actually quite a good game, this one. So I took his advice from the video and picked it up. This one I picked up for 50p. It's a racing game, or sort of desert type rally game based in Africa, GTC Africa. So 50p, so I thought why not. This is probably not very good, but it's Casper and a Ghostly Trio. Again, that was a £1, that one was. I don't think this game is particularly good. It's not one of the most common titles, but it's Sword of a Samurai. Okay, now this other game is nothing special whatsoever, but the only reason why I got it because it was released in 2008, and that's the year my daughter was born. And so whenever I see a game with 2008 in a title, I tend to pick it up just because of that, really, just to for her to one day to to play with and realise that these games are the same age as her, really. So that's Pro Evolution Soccer 2008. I do already have that on PS3. Again, that's £1, not too much. Well, these other 2 games I found in my local charity shop, and I was really lucky to pick them up when I did. Unfortunately, they're both missing the manuals, but I thought I'd pick them up anyway because these games normally go for anything from £12 to £20 really, and so I will help to pick them up again with the manuals, and but the condition on these games are like brand new, so I thought I'd pick them up considering how good the condition are. But like I said, they are missing the manuals. And that's the first original Disgaea, or Disgaea, whichever way you pronounce it. And this other game, I like to get the first one, which I think is Dark Cloud, but this is Dark Chronicle. Again, those were from my charity shop, and I paid £1.50 for each of those, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. Okay, let's go a bit more old school. Picked up a Mega Drive game last week from a car boot, or it's like brand new condition that's never been played with really. Bubsby. Not a particularly good game. This one's a bit of a dungeon crawler. Looks quite good. It sort of looks very Zelda-y. I don't know if it's any good or not, but it looks alright. And I got this from Facebook actually. The next 3 of these I've got from Facebook, and I think they cost me about £15 in total, all 3 titles. So it's Fatal Labyrinth, all complete with a manual. Looks like a good game. No rare, but still I thought I might as well get it for a collection. Altered Beast on the Master System. Already have that on the Mega Drive. And this one, I didn't know it existed actually, and I like to collect all the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons games. But I didn't know this one existed until I saw it, so I thought, great, I get that. And like I said, it was worked out about 5 in the end. And that's Master System, Heroes of Lance, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. Okay. Picked up some more old school games. Got the old SNES game, which I picked up boxed to complete. The condition's okay. It's not missing anything. It's got a manual. Box a little bit beaten up, but not too bad. Got it off eBay, including postage. I think it's about £14. It's not a good game at all. It's a bit of a monster fighting game, and I've got a lot of the original Godzilla games, which I'll probably show in a later video actually, and this one doesn't play very well, but then a lot of the monster games or Godzilla type games don't play very well, especially pre-PS2 and GameCube. But this one is not a Godzilla one, but it does include monsters, and it's Ultraman. As you can see, it was playing in, well, kind of playing in the background. It sort of stopped on there, it did, so it's not very good, is it? Let's see if that does anything. No, never mind. Oh, well. Okay, this other game I've got to show is an NES game. I bought the manual, original manual, and the cart, and it was about £14 they were, and I paid a £6 extra to get a reproduction box for it. So in total it was £20. Now this game would normally fetch you about £50 at least, and that may include like beaten up box. So I didn't really want to pay £50 for this particular game. It's not one of the best NES games out there. It plays a bit like a very simple Donkey Kong type game, but it's quite sweet all the same, and that's Popeye. Like I said, that is a reproduction box, but it does include original manual and cart, and that plays fine. So I thought £20 for that. I don't mind having a reproduction box version for that sort of money. Okay, I've got a mountain of PS1 games actually. I've managed to pick up quite a few. Some I picked up from the car boots. A few rare ones I got off eBay, and some also I got a bulk, about 16 of them, from a guy who owns a PC shop in my local town. I bought a few bits off him in the past, and I think in the previous video I might have mentioned that one of the shops he owns, he's got lots of rooms which are filled to a roof almost with lots of electrical stuff. It's sort of a complete mess it is. But he did say he had some old PS2 and PS1 games. Now he managed to sort out the PS1 games, and he had this big suitcase full of PS1 games, and there was nothing rare or anything, but there was quite a lot in there all the same. And there was about 200 old games, so I went through it and sorted out what I wanted for my collection. And there would have been a few more I would have wanted, but they weren't complete, and obviously I had to get complete games, you know, with all the sleeves and manuals and everything. So I picked up about 16 games all the same, and we agreed on the price of about £18 for those games, which I thought were quite good if you could look at the titles. They're all boxed and complete with the manuals and so forth, and discs were okay and everything else really. So I'll show you those when I get to it. But first of all, some I picked up from the car boot today. Only £1. It was radio control stunt copter. Obviously you can try that radio control plane type, helicopter rather. Not sure if it's any good or not. Nothing rare. I'm surprised I didn't already have this in my collection, but it's a World Is Not Enough 007. Right, this game, it's a Konami game, it's a sports game. It's International Track and Field. Again, it's £1, so I thought I might as well have that. There was a sequel to that on the PS1, which I'll probably get at some point. As well as I think there's one on the PS2 and even one on the DS. Alright, this game, I got off eBay. I paid about £10 for it, all complete, which is not a bad price compared to what it goes for sometimes. It's a game which I unfortunately traded years ago because it's not a very good game actually. It plays terrible, but with hindsight, I think it's one which I would like to have had for a collection, so that's why I picked it up again before the price crept up too much. And this is a game called Spawn the Eternal. I mean, I'm a big fan of the movie. I haven't really read the comic books or anything like that. I mean, it's Todd McFarlane who made them. And he makes all those wonderful toys and so forth. So I wanted to have it, and the other games are much better ones that you can get on Spawn, and they can go for a fair bit of money actually. But I thought I'll pick that up again for my PS1 collection. Right, this game is one I had missing from my G Police collection. I showed G Police 2 before, and this is G Police, the first one. That's a car boot find, and this is another car boot one. Again, I think that's about 50p or £1, and that's ready to mumble the first one. I had a second one, but not the first one. Okay, we're pretty much going into those 16 games I picked up for a good price. And the first one is Disney Treasure Planet. I like to collect all the Disney films, Disney games. This is one of the Formula 1 titles I didn't have, and that's Formula 1 '99. Again, nothing exactly special, but still, that's something I want in my collection. This is a game that's not particularly rare or anything, but I think it's got very good reviews, and that's Roll Cage. Okay, there's another game which I think it was already done by Konami, but for some reason this copy is published by Zoo Classics, and that is Gekido. Not sure if it's any good or not. Okay, this is an unusual one. It's called SCARS, which stands for Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulation. Basically, it's half animal, half machines. So half animal, half car type things. We'll go around racing, and obviously they interact and do things, I suppose. Sounds absolutely weird and twisted, but that sounds good if you ask me. So that's Scars. That's a game that goes for a few quid actually. Okay, this is one of the ones I picked up from Amazon. Got it for a good price. Sometimes you pay as much as £30 for this game, and I played the emulated version before, and it's fantastic. It's really good, so I wanted it for my PS1 collection. I think it's called something else, these series of games in the States. Is it Afterburner or something? I can't remember now. But anyway, in Japan, the original title was Sonic Rings, and the first one that did come out in the UK was Sonic Rings Special. This is like a top-down shooter. You can play as various characters with various aircraft, and it is really, really good. I can't recommend this high enough. If you want a good top-down shooter on the PS1, definitely look out for this, Sonic Rings. It's worth the money. So I would pay £8 for it even, but I didn't. I paid 15, so that's all complete. So I was pleased for that. Right, this game I got with that cheap bundle of 16 games, and this one was all complete. It's like never been played with actually. The disc was perfect, and it even included like a little mini map, and that is Shadow Man. I had the first of one of these games, but I didn't have a second. I didn't realise they made the second actually. But Dukes of Hazzard 2, Daisy's Dukes It Out. Strange. This one I bought separately actually. I got it from eBay. It was on an auction and I managed to win it for a good price. I think it was about £6 or £7 including postage, which is really good. And that is Super Puzzle Fighter 2. Sort of puzzle type game based on the Street Fighter franchise. So I was stoked to have that for that price especially. This game goes for a few quid as well. It's a classic based on original Road Rash, and this is Road Rash Jailbreak, and this is one I got part for for cheap 16, so I was pleased to have that. Right, we're getting there now. Just a few more games to go. Okay, another little radio control car one. We had a radio control helicopter. This is a little radio control racing game, which is unusual. Revolt. Looks alright actually. The graphics don't look too bad by Acclaim. This one it's based on IndyCar racing, so it's like American version of Formula 1. Except they just go in circles, and that seems to be about it. And is Newman HAAS, God knows what that stands for, American Indy Challenge Racing game. It's different. Okay, this game I remember seeing a lot when I was in the 90s when I first got my system, and it's one I'd never picked up because I didn't know if it was any good or not. And obviously in those days, you pay about £30 a game. But I was pleased to get this part of that cheap bundle, and it is Excalibur 2555 AD. So I don't know if it's based in the future or you time travel or whatever. I don't know. It's just a bit unusual. Okay, another Disney game. Disney Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. And this is a Disney stroke Pixar game. A Bug's Life. We never play it, but all the same, it's nice to have it in the collection. This game is based on the makers of Wallace and Gromit. It's Ardham Animation with Nick. What's the maker? Nick. What's his surname? Nick. Can't remember his surname. It's Nick something. It's not Nick Frost. It's something like that. But anyway, it'll probably come to me anyway. So basically, it's done by makers of Wallace and Gromit, and that is Chicken Run. It's a really good film actually. It's quite funny. So, do look out for it, and I'm pleased to have a game as well. Again, I forgot that actually came out, so when I saw that, I was quite pleased to have that. Right, this game is a bit of a kickboxing fighting game. It's probably not very good. It's not one I see often though, and that is Kickboxing Knockout. Okay, this game, I've seen it a few times, but I have no idea what the initials stand for. It's basically the initials are O.D.T. Anyone knows what that stands for, just let us know. Basically, you crash land in the Forbidden Zone. It's dark, mysterious, and very dangerous. You need to defeat your enemies, fix and craft and escape, or die trying. So it's a bit of an adventure type game. Looks similar to probably like Tomb Raider in graphics, I would say. But I don't know if it's more of a shooter type thing or not. Just probably solve puzzles. So ODT. Okay, so that is all my pickups for the past couple of weeks. Oh, actually, there's one more thing which I picked up from the car boot today. I almost forgot. I haven't tested it to see if it's working or not. I've cleaned it up. It's quite nice. The buttons feel okay, but if it doesn't work, I always take it apart and hopefully clean it up and get it working again. I picked this up for only £4, and that is the NES Max controller. Quite a usual controller. It's got like a sliding analog type control, as well as a normal left, like I say D-type pad. That may not work. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it out and see if it does work. But hopefully I can get it working. If not, and that was like about £4 on the car boot. So I thought, I offered him 3, but he wanted 4, so I still thought that wasn't a bad price for that. Apart from that, I mean, the wires, all, cables all there and fine, not pulled out or anything. So hopefully it's working, or I can get it to work, and I think that's not a bad price really. Okay, so that is all my pickups. Honest, it really is. So that's it for now. I do have some more things coming in the post, but I can always show you them at my next video. And I'll probably be doing a collection video next. What should I do? How about some NES games? Maybe? Yeah, we're doing my NES collection next. So hopefully you like that. Please tune in and catch up with you later. Bye!